hot tubbers, have you ever wondered how often should I change the water in my hot tub? Well, stay tuned and I'm going to answer that question and any other questions that you may have about your hot tub. I'll be right back. So hey guys, welcome back. I'm super excited you're here. And one of the things that I get asked almost every single day on either my YouTube channel or in the store is how often and when should I change my hot tub water? Now, I will tell you that depends on what type of hot tub that you have. If you have a chlorine hot tub, you should change that hot tub every 3 to 4 months. If you're bromine, biguanides, all of those would land in that description. And the reason for that is your total dissolved solids get up too high and you got that chlorine molecule and it's floating all around. It's doing its thing. It's hitting that nitrogen molecule. It's exploding that and then that's gassing off and going away. But eventually you get what we call total dissolved solids. Those total dissolved solids start taking up space in that water. So they're solids, but they're so microscopic that you can't really catch them, but they're in the water and they're taking up space. So that chlorine molecule, instead of hitting that nitrogen molecule and hitting that, it's now hitting the total dissolved solid before it can hit the nitrogen molecule. So your chlorine is just not as effective and it takes a lot more sanitizers and a lot more product to make that work. So to get that total dissolved solids down, the only way to fix that is to drain the hot tub. So you should do that every 3 to 4 months. Another way for me to describe it is for every 20 minutes an adult sits in a hot tub, you lose 2 pints of sweat. And after so long, you're no longer sitting in water and it's important to change the hot tub. Now, the one thing I would tell you is as you're using that hot tub and draining that hot tub, we really recommend here in the Midwest that you change that water for sure sometime between Halloween and Thanksgiving. So just kind of get on the routine of doing that. And then we used to say between Thanksgiving and Christmas, but the last few years the temperature has changed a lot and we haven't been able to get them done in that time frame. So sometime between Halloween and Thanksgiving, change your hot tub. And that is also a time when we recommend that you should purge your hot tub. This is my purge of choice these days. It's called Hot Tub Scrub and it's absolutely amazing. I'll put a link down in the description below where you can actually check that out. But this product here is awesome. It's a filter cleaner and a purge, and there's not a lot of extra work on this one. A lot of the purges that are out there, you really have to get in and scrub the hot tub down after you purge it. This one, you can just literally rinse it out and drain it. It's a peroxide-based purge. Highly recommend this. It is the best purge out there in my opinion, and I've done a lot of purges. But we actually recommend that you do that in the fall. If you don't do it in the fall, then do it in the spring because, again, in the winter, we do not want you draining your hot tub when the temperature is below freezing. So even, it's a several hour process. So don't be changing that water thinking that you're going to get it done in a day when you're going to get below the freezing at night. Just wait till March or April, and then you can actually drain that hot tub and do it properly. If you didn't purge it in the spring or in the fall, that spring's a good time to do that as well. Make sure you clean those filters really good and you do all of that. So that's what we recommend on the chlorine or bromine hot tub. On a saltwater hot tub, they do say that you can go once a year you only have to change that water once a year. Now, with that being said, again, some of the same rules apply. You do end up start getting a lot of total dissolved solids into a saltwater hot tub. Now, the difference is that on the saltwater hot tub, that chlorine is constantly being reproduced, so it's a lot more active and it can do its thing, and the salt is turning into chlorine, and so that it's more effective and it works really well. But you do eventually get total dissolved solids built up. Now, you can go once a year and drain your hot tub. I do find that most of my customers, and I personally am happier if I drain that hot tub twice a year. But you can actually, and the manufacturer says that you can only drain that hot tub once a year. I think you'll find that you're a little bit happier twice a year. But either way, you do want to do that purge in the fall if you can. If you don't do it in the fall, definitely do it in the spring. Again, guys, make sure you clean your filters, salt water or not, or chlorine hot tubs. Make sure you're cleaning those filters a minimum of once a month. But if you do all that, that water is going to stay super fresh and you're going to just enjoy your hot tub a lot more. So I hope that answers a few questions. If you guys have any more questions, reach out to me on Instagram. You can DM me there, the Hot Tub Lady at Instagram. Leave a message down below on YouTube. I will be more than happy to answer any questions there. Ring the bell, hit the subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, do all the things that help me help you become a happy hot tub owner. And just remember, keep making life epic.